I guess what we could do, we could find out what drew everybody into the paranormal. What drew us all here today? You know,
why
are we here exactly? You know,
I really don't call me.
But yeah, we're going a little further back than that. We didn't say that. I mean, does anybody have, you know, that I was raised in a haunted house story? Because I don't have that at all.
So I was always interested. Should I say my name first?
Yes, go ahead.
This is JP. Can you see me? This is JP from Just Paranormal. I was raised without being in a haunted place or anything like that. That's not the case. I was just always interested. Whenever I was young, I would go to the library and always pick out, you know, the ghost story books and stuff like that. But when it really changed for me was in 2008. My mom passed away, and we used to always watch ghost hunting shows together. And she'd always tell me, "Come on, you know, you should get into that stuff. It's really cool." But at the time, I was just really scared. So I decided, you know what, I'll give it a try. She passed away, bought a digital recorder, and I placed it by her ashes, and actually captured her telling my uncle that she missed us.
Wow.
So
Can't really go back from that.
You know, once you catch something like that, it's her voice. You can tell it's her voice and everything.
Wow, dude.
It's intense. So, but yeah, that's pretty much why I got into this, and I just want to find more answers.
Sweet, man.
I had creepy stuff in my house growing up. So yeah. Let's see where I start. There was shadows. I saw shadows a lot. And there was a bathroom. My bedroom was angled towards the bathroom. My parents had a mirror for some reason across, like, near the bathroom door. So when I was a kid, when they were walking down the hallway, there was a light in the hallway, and I could see their shadow hit the mirror. And then I would see them come across the mirror to go to the bathroom, you know. So if I was laying in bed, you know, like playing with toys or something, when I was supposed to be sleeping, I kind of got a heads up from the shadows, you know.
Right.
But there was like multiple occasions where I would see the shadow fully go across, but nobody ever came behind it.
Really? How old was you? Do you remember?
This I had to be like 9, 10 or so when this happened.
Wow.
My dad died when I was 13. He died in the house. He had cancer, so it's not like it was a surprise, but he died in our living room. And when he died, you could tell that the feeling in the house, like the vibe in the house changed. It seemed like before then, and it wasn't like a disgust thing, you know, it was like I said with the shadows. And we had noises, we had all kinds of creepy stuff. And after he died, the mood changed a lot. Like there was a lifting of kind of like a little bit of darkness from the house.
Really?
It's like he was protecting.
Right.
Cool.
But and there was like this kid who used to live next door. His parents were divorced. My dad didn't like him too much because we always acted like little jerks and stuff. So after my dad died, you know, the kid would come over, but then we were getting to the age where he didn't come over as much. And so he might come over, instead of every other weekend, he might come over like once a month, and then it got to be like once every 2 months or whatever. But then there was a pattern that started happening before he would come over. It took me months to figure this out.
Put it all together.
But I had bunk beds, and I'd be sleeping, and then I would hear like a noise in the attic. It sounded like something was like right over my bed doing like, to me, well, I always called it a basketball, like someone dropped a basketball and it would bounce like that, and it would do it. And then after paying attention to it a lot, I realized that every time that happened during the week, that kid would show up that weekend. So, you know, it was a weird thing like that. And then there was always different little situations going on at the house that were weird. And it mostly happened before my dad died.
Did the house have a history before y'all moved into it, or?
I don't know much about it.
Really?
Yeah, my mom doesn't know much about it. They lived there since like 74, I think. So, and
well, it's interesting that both of y'all have a connection and that you lost a parent.
Yeah.
You know, like that one of the things that helped draw you into the paranormal.